Nick, you are the Chief Marketing and Development Officer from Golf Ontario. Welcome to Golf Canada.
Thank you, Adam. It's great to be here on this very special day as we open up Canada's National Championship today.
Yes, and it is summer's open, although it's not quite summery out there. But you got the short sleeves on, which
I'm
a little bold, my friend.
Yeah, I'm just wired that way.
Okay, yeah. That's fair. Are you not wearing? Are you wearing shorts? No, you're not. Okay,
No.
okay, that's good. So you've been with Golf Ontario for what, a year and a half or so now?
Not quite a year and a half. It would have been a year in April.
All right. So how's it been so far for you?
It's been amazing. You start by drinking through a fire hose a little bit. I came in obviously in April, and all the plans for the season are already fully baked.
Yeah.
So you're doing a lot of listening and learning and meeting folks.
Mm-hmm.
But after 8-9 months, you get your feet under you, and then you can start putting plans in place for the next year. And that's what I'm pleased to be here today to talk about, is the outcome of that learning and getting those plans in place.
100%. Now, I mentioned your title, the Chief Marketing and Development Officer. So walk us through your role and what you do.
Sure. So it really is a brand new role. Previously, there was a senior director of marketing, but in my background, I've done a little bit of fundraising. I developed a fundraiser for Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation that raised $1 million in a day for 6 years, $7 million over 6 years for cancer research. So I have a bit of a background in fundraising and a bit of a background in marketing. So as things evolved after my first year, we made a transition organizationally with a new executive team, and it allows the organization, I think, to benefit from what I bring to the table in terms of not just membership growth and marketing and partnership marketing, but also launching a brand new fundraising program as well. So it's an interesting mix.
Wow, there's so much to get into with that. First of all, congratulations for everything that you've done here with Princess Margaret Foundation. That's exceptional.
Yeah, thank you.
That's really, really, really cool. Now, some things we want to talk about today. First of all, the new member acquisition campaign with Golf Ontario. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so there was a survey done well prior to my arrival back in 2019, pre-pandemic, where they surveyed recreational golfers and sort of said, what's going to move the needle for you to become a member of Golf Ontario?
Yes.
And just so everyone understands, when you become a member of Golf Ontario, you're also a member of Golf Canada. Yes. That's the case in every provincial association across the country. So you're benefiting from the strength and opportunities of two organizations. So what we decided to do with those survey results, where people said, well, we wanted access to private clubs. Well, that's tough to do, but there's a way. We wanted discounts on tee times. That was probably never going to happen. But we also wanted an intrinsic value back. Could you give us deals on hotels and save on gas and travel and different things?
Yeah.
So, we work very, very closely with our partners at Golf Canada, and they chose to go in a certain pathway, and they've launched the National Golf League this year. And we're super excited to be part of that, and that's the strategy we're following. But as it relates to providing value to prospective new members, we planted a flag and said, we're going to create this exclusive member rewards program. You can find it online on our website. It's rewards.gao.ca. It's a bit of a collaboration between ourselves, two agency partners. One is Evolve Agency Group and the other is Venality. And essentially we launched softly on May 22nd. And for any prospective new member, and there's 1.6 to 1.8 million folks playing golf in this province. We have 115,000 members currently. So the market is massive. So essentially what we're saying is for the low sum of $59.95, which is the public player membership fee, that gives you those benefits of Golf Ontario, Golf Canada, you have access to all these other values. So you can save $1,000 off the purchase of a Ford vehicle. You can save 25% off on Adidas.ca, not just their golf stuff, but everything that they offer. There are deals with Lighthouse Credit for better mortgage rates and GIC rates. There's all the traditional benefits that you get with Golf Canada. And we have more partners just waiting to launch new programs as well. Don't want to give too much away, but we all saw the Dormy head cover that got great coverage, right?
Oh, yeah.
So they're a partner of ours, and we're going to be adding them to the program in short order as well.
We're with Nick Taylor from Golf Ontario. A lot of exciting things to get into there. How about the fundraising department?
Yeah, so again, a little bit like planting our own flag and doing something independently at Golf Ontario while still working collaboratively with Golf Canada. We have always been able to fundraise together with the Golf Canada Foundation, and we will continue to do that. Off the top of the show, you talked about First Tee Ontario, and that is such an incredibly important program that is running here in Ontario. They've done such good work, and we've been part of that work for the last couple of years. But there's other areas that need support beyond just the introduction to golf to sort of marginalized children and youth. So we've planted the flag and said we are actively going to be fundraising to support girls and women, to support adaptive golfers, to support the Indigenous golf community, to light a fire under our existing scholarship portfolio and really better support not just the high performance pathway golfers, but really anyone who's playing golf and maybe wants to go to the turf care program at Guelph or the PGM program at Humber College and just get into the industry.
Yeah.
And then the final thing, of course, is our junior performance pathway and making sure, folks like Corey Connors and Mac Hughes, they played on our Team Ontario program, and here they are at the Canadian Open. And so we want to be able to fundraise and fund and support the next generation of those players.
That's one of the favorite things that we do here on Golf Talk Canada is speaking with players who are coming up, those young players, players who maybe have gone through PGA Tour Canada, who are trying to become the next Corey Connors, Brooke Henderson, etc. Now, moving a little down the line, the Ontario Golf Hall of Fame ceremony was about 6 weeks ago or so.
May 2nd.
May 2nd.
We love that event.
And we, with Golf Talk Canada, couldn't make the Partnership Cup because we were taping our TV show that day at Wooden Sticks. I love that golf course, first of all. But a great class this year for the Ontario Golf Hall of Fame, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good. And, we've run into a couple of them. And we're here at Oakdale. Bob Boscheman was inducted, and he's an Oakdale representative, a legend here. Rick Young was put in, and Rick is no stranger. He's been in the industry for 40 years in media. We also do the Lauren Rubenstein Award. Gary McKay was feted. There was a posthumous award to a lady in the builder category, and her family was there. It's a really great event. There was well over 100, 150 people in attendance, and they're just there to celebrate the past and look forward to the future.
Wow. Now, before we sign off here, we're here at the RBC Canadian Open, so much going on, but what's your favorite part about weeks like this where you're on location and getting to interact with so many people?
I just come away with so much energy. I mean, it's day 2. I was here on site yesterday for a bit of the Pro-Am to look around.
Right.
And I'm going to stay for another couple of days here through till Sunday. But, comparing to, say, the PGA Championship in Rochester, it was great to have that down there as well. So we've now got almost back-to-back events of this kind of scale. So I come away with a feeling of just how amazing and supportive the golf community is.
Yeah.
To see tens of thousands of people get up early, walk the golf course, sit under a tree and get some shade, follow certain groups, take in the site architecture of the golf course, the amazing work that they've done here here at Oakdale in these 3 nines. So I just come away with a lot of energy from these events and just knowing that there's an incredible and supportive community. And it just drives me to go back to work every day and say, what can we do to deliver value to these people, to engage with them, to share their stories, and to encourage them to drive the growth of the game through the next generation.
Well, Nick, we've had a chance to interact a lot over email, over direct message, but it's nice to finally connect here in 3D in person. And this has been a very inspiring conversation. I've learned a ton about Golf Ontario and everything that's coming next. Good luck with everything as we move forward, and thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure being here.